Yo, life has taught me vulnerability is a thing. And since y'all like it so much, life, death, and dating. This is a voiceover, obviously.
I'm in tears as I write this, but I'm good now. So, my grandmother, who was 90, wasn't expected to make it through the night, and she did not. It's life. Well, it's the opposite of life. It's death. My grandmother and I were very intimate. I will share the size of the lessons I've learned from my grandmother when I'm ready. Until then, today, well, the day I made this note, I was forced to recall the last conversation we had before she stopped eating and responding. She told me to get a man. Yes, get a man. Well, let's see. I'm not a feminist, and neither am I so many of the other trending adjectives or acronyms. I know the value or the worth of partnership. I understand the relevancy of duality, okay, between the left and the right, the front and the back, night and day, life and death, with and without. Now, given the bitter, aching climate of men and women attacking and subtracting from the item or the unit or union they should be, I wanted to stay away from this topic. Then I thought I would address this topic and the choices I have made. I am without a partner. You see, I choose to clearly express my thoughts, ideas, and feelings. I am loquacious as fuck and inquisitive. I am passionate about understanding others and being understood. I'm an advocate for self-facilitating happiness. I rally for intellectual value. I go crazy for that crap. I'm a wild-ass realist, yo. Being misunderstood, suppressed, misused, and taken for granted is painstaking to me. Quite the freaking contrary, I adore partnerships that open up and receive the comments, concerns, questions, and regards of others. Those who facilitate enough self-awareness to discuss their priorities in a relationship and personal livelihood. In my experience, my grandmother's concern for me is harder than most would agree. For example, my face is asymmetrical, likely because of this freaking birthmark, or I don't know, maybe I had Bell's palsy. Also, when I'm deep in thought, I tend to look puzzled. Okay, for more context, I'm like an ant in human body, okay? Always working on something. My goals don't stop growing. And I don't see the value in arguing trifling points because that shit slows progress. So, recently I was accused of frowning, okay? I explained to the accuser that I understood how it might look like I was frowning because I was in deep thought. I added that my face is crooked by nature. In return, I was told to stop making excuses. I was even told I should just learn to be quiet, for the lack of better terms. And I've already told you I'm loquacious as fuck. I talk a lot. Okay? So you see, even if I do want a man, I am simply not seeking one. There is something about me. I'm going to analyze and weigh both the favorable and unfavorable circumstances that may impact my livelihood and the livelihood of my potential partner. Things that are not up for negotiation are my mind, my well-being, my freedom, my prosperity. Now, my grandmother was right. A woman needs a man, but man, this woman can do without the bullshit. My grandmother used to say, teeth and tongue fall out. My concern is that if the teeth bite off the tongue, there's not much repair. And if the tongue pushes out the last set of teeth, then what the fuck? Remember, I'm inquisitive, so I want to know about the sun and the moon. Do they fall out? I can see you now, mama. Love from my grandmother's message to you. Y'all be good.